So this is an Australian first in this space, and we're really excited to be part of this initiative. Any new initiative that we can introduce into the way we operate that's going to save or even make us a little bit more profit, but also the environmental impacts that this saves is huge. Initial studies from ZECK say that we can save up to 90% of emissions compared to what other processes would be used. So the existing process of recycling our old conductors would involve shipping the coiled drums overseas for it to be stripped and harvested and processed over there. This process allows us to separate this aluminium onshore in Australia, keep it onshore, supporting local businesses and cutting out that emissions of shipping overseas.
Everyone wins out of this solution.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone wins. Obviously, there's initial benefits to Transgrid. We can get a triple return on the conductor as compared to current processes. The environment wins, like I said, can reduce emissions up to 90%, and local businesses benefit too. They get readily available and already processed aluminium for their smelting.
The end product here, the small nails or the small pieces, what would happen to those now when these bags are sent off?
So these bags we send off straight to scrap metal dealer or ideally a local smelter, where they can be easily melted down into new aluminium products. Crystal and logistics team were very supportive of this. They obviously seen the benefits, and having them support us and give us the opportunity to trial it out was great.
And how successful has the trial been so far?
Yeah, so the trial's been really successful so far. I think we've had the machine now for 2 weeks. It's been operating for about a week and a half, and we've been able to run about 40 kilometres of conductor through the machine with a yield of about a kilogram per metre of conductor.
And if we just go back to, if we weren't doing this process, what would be happening to that conductor?
Yeah. So prior to this innovation, the conductor itself it would be wound up onto cable drums and shipped as is overseas to be stripped offshore, and then potentially shipped back to Australia for smelting. Keeping the whole process within Australia and with local stakeholders just guarantees that there's an ethical process.
What are the financial benefits or the upside of this, the savings or the additional revenue that comes back in via recycling for Transgrid?
Recycling the conductor unseparated, we receive a maximum of about $1 per kilo, because then the extra costs have to be spent into separating it offshore. This way we can achieve a return of approximately 3 times that, so anywhere upwards of $3 a kilo. Our projections show that over the next 3 to 5 years we could achieve upwards of $2 to $3 million extra revenue. For it to start with a simple idea, a concept, and to have the support for it to flourish and come to fruition, it's really good to see. Good to see it working. It just goes to show that Transgrid is always open to new innovations, new ideas that's going to benefit the way we operate.